Welcome to Mirror Domains Movie News, your place for entertainment headlines for January 11th, 2022. Guys, this is just going to be a test run today to see if I've got everything figured out. The way it's going to happen is that I'm just going to go through the headlines and I will pick out something that, is repeating. Meaning if I see it on a couple of sites, I'll jot it down, and what I'll do then is I'll make a short video of it that will air later on. So at first, we'll go through all the headlines, see what's out there, and then I'll see if anything is really got some buzz. I'll make a quick little short there at the end, and if you have any comments, we'll go through it just like that. But this is going to be a test run because I'm trying out a different layout in my OBS. So, that being said, let me bumble my way through this today. And hopefully it won't be too bad. We have some topics we're going to talk about, like the new Batman Riddler poster that we saw, or pictures that we saw. I guess Robin is going to be in the DCEU now because there's a picture of him painted on some graffiti with the old Batman. But let's just take a look at what's going on out there today. Not with that one. Yeah, this one. This one. Let's go with this one. Yeah. All right. Let's start on the Reddit. And we'll just see what's chiming out there. Okay. Oh yes, Death on the Nile has some new character posters out today, and I guess a lot of people are saying that they're surprised that this movie's coming out because Armie Hammer's in it, and there's some big drama with that. Okay, somebody is saying, "Are you a fan of Charles Bronson movies such as Death Wish franchise?" I'm afraid not. I haven't seen all of his movies, but I don't mind Charles Bronson. Yeah. Okay. Official character posters for Death on the Nile, and there he is, Kenneth Branagh, the detective. Gal Gadot. I'm happy that this movie's coming out for her because I want to see if she's going to be showcased a little bit more with her acting abilities, and I'm hoping that she's going to be doing okay with that. Ali Fazl, the cousin, Death on the Nile. Okay, so these character posters are pretty standard. Emma Mackey, the lover. Letitia Wright, the manager. Now, this movie was supposed to come out a long time ago, guys. So this is before the Black Panther 2 drama about her hurting her back and stuff like that. The associate. Tom Bateman. Do I know Tom Bateman? Doesn't sound familiar to me. And then, of course, we know Annette Bening, the mother, and the exclusion there of Armie Hammer. Yeah, that's pretty much what I would expect. The official poster for A24's X. What's that? X. Dying to show you a good time. R-rated. X. Looks like a throwback to the Texas Chainsaw movies. Is there anything else that we can take a look at it in here? IMDb. What does IMDb have here? The plot is currently unknown. Ty West. Jenna Ortega, Kid Cudi, Brittany Snow, Mia Goth, and a couple of people there that I don't recognize. Maybe the wiki page here has got a little bit more. All right, Salvatore. Have you heard of the Dawn the Dragon, Wilson? Yes, I have heard of him. Sounds very vaguely familiar. He had a lot of B movies back in the 90s. Yeah, I do remember him from that kind of stuff. Let's just take a look at what this X is all about. Written and directed by Ty West. Plot at a secluded farmhouse in Texas. There you go. I said it was going to be a little bit like the Texas Chainsaw just from that poster. A film crew arrives to shoot an adult film. Ooh. Their hosts, a reclusive elderly couple, take a special interest in their young guests. Okay. As night falls, the couple's leering interest turns violent, and I would expect that from a poster like that. X. And that's why it's called X, is because they're there to film some salacious material. I kind of like that. Interesting. So apparently a trailer is going to drop tomorrow, and we'll have to look out for that. The Bob's Burgers movie trailer. Should I do a trailer reaction? I've never even watched the show. There's the official poster. Are you excited for the Bob's Burgers movie? And I'm not gonna read off everything here, guys. I'm just gonna look for anything that jumps out at me. And if there's anything that jumps out at you that you want me to talk about, then just say so in the comments and we'll talk about it. Studio 666. This is the Dave Grohl horror movie. It's going to be only like an hour and 10 minutes or something. I'm not going to play the audio, but it's kind of like like a mockumentary of them being haunted at, they're recording like an album or something, and things go awry as they go into this house to record things, and things get scary, and it just looks like a lot of fun because Dave Grohl is he's got a really cool sense of humor. If you don't know about him, maybe I'll do a trailer reaction to that. The Burly Brawl is a fight scene in The Matrix Reloaded where Neo is forced to fend off an army of Agent Smith's assassins. Why is that in? This is trending on Reddit. We're just going through the movie's Reddit page here, and we're going down to the Scream trailer. I have a trailer reaction to that coming out. Kimmy, Zoe Kravitz. So people are going to be pushing Zoe Kravitz now because she's going to be in the Batman, and I think she's actually really good. I'll have to check out this trailer to see what it's all about. I don't know anything about it. Looks like it's a thriller of some kind. She's getting stalked maybe by somebody. I'll have to watch the trailer afterwards to figure out what it's all about. There's Studio 66 again. I pay attention to the Reddit lots because it gives me an idea as to what people are talking about in the realm of movie news. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today for the question about The Prestige. And that's the kind of thing I like because they bring up older stuff. Let's go to the Hollywood Reporter. Let's see what they got here. Okay, Oscars 2022 ceremony will have a host. Good. They should. And who's that going to be? Who is that going to be? Who's going to be that host? Is that something that needs to be a small... See, something like this is just better read in just the headline. You've heard it here first, guys. There's going to be a new host. Jimmy Kimmel hosted? No, that's not it, right? Will Packer serving as producer. Come on, give me the name, guys. Tom Holland, the Spider-Man, has expressed interest, so they haven't named it yet. They're saying that there's going to be a host, and as there should be. Spider-Man director John Watts to produce Final Destination relaunch. Oh, yeah, that'll interest some people. Spider-Man director John Watts to produce Final Destination relaunch for HBO Max. So it's not going to be a theatrical release, the Final Destination 6, or is it going to be a reboot like this new Scream movie? Who knows? A Quiet Place spinoff enlists Pig director Michael Sarnowski. Cool. Yeah, they said that they were going to make a spin-off for The Quiet Place. Not a sequel like Quiet Place Part 3, but it's going to be like a spin-off where other people are going to be having to react to these creatures coming from what we guessed were that comet that came down in the beginning of the second part. Spoiler alert. Sorry if you haven't seen it. I thought it was great. And the Pig director, I hear good things about Pig. I haven't quite seen it yet. I will soon, hopefully. And looks like we're going to have to ban somebody here from... I hope this thing works. Alright, so that's not going to work. Because it's not reviewing enough. Maybe I need to record this as well. Maybe I need to record this. Alright, and then if it errors like it is saying, telling you life stories about how the Oscars meant something to me. That's just not what it's supposed to be. Okay, so the... Variety is saying that there's going to be a host. Sharon Stone joins The Flight Attendant Season 2. Okay, that's cool. Did you ever see The Flight Attendant Season 1? I saw the first couple episodes as they were free to me, but then you had to pay for it later on because I like Kaylee Cuoco. But Sharon Stone being brought on, that sounds cool to me. Clay Aiken on why he's... well, that's politics. We don't need that stuff. But okay, Clay, go for it if you want. Have at it, Haas. All right, Dave Grohl is possessed by demons and Foo Fighters. Yeah, we saw that. Maybe I will do a trailer reaction to that. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to do a trailer reaction to Studio 666. Okay, that's it for Variety. Okay, Pig director helming A Quiet Place pick for Paramount. There we go. There's something else that is... See how things are getting repeated? And I'll take a note of that. Pig. Quiet Place 2. And then what I have to do is go out and find the materials for it, which is a little bit pain in the butt, but oh well. Your deadline doesn't have too much to say. Screen Rant, what do you got for me? Sony has no excuse to give Andrew Garfield another movie now. What? What? Everybody wants Andrew Garfield to be in another Spider-Man, but there's no excuse. What are they talking about? Let me read this headline again. Sony has no excuse not to give. Okay, not to give. That was like, come on. Thoughts on No Time to Die. I like the cinematography, and it really closed off Daniel Craig's version, obviously, if you know what happens in the end. It was just a bit too long for me, though. I don't know why these Bond movies have to be like 2.5 to 2 hours and 40 minutes. I was just kind of like, huh. But I thought it was a decent send-off for this iteration of Bond. Yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. Sony has no excuse. Okay, so, yeah, Garfield came out and said that if it was offered to him, that he would obviously go back as Spider-Man because there's a lot of buzz now from No Way Home. And I think they could, but just don't make it huge. And there's talks about him being the Spider-Man that will face off against Venom, because remember, Venom left a little bit of his suit in one of the universes. We don't know which one, but then Tom Hardy got sucked back to his own universe, so it's not going to be Tom Hardy's Venom, but it'll be a different Venom that'll face off against either Tom Holland's Spider-Man or, hopefully, maybe, Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, because he said that the other two got to fight him, or aliens of some kind. We'll have to see how that goes. All right, what do we got here? Cinema Blend, what do you got? Wait, Spider-Man No Way Home originally included another tie to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I don't know about that. What does that mean? Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction lawsuit over NFTs has taken a turn. Yeah, apparently he's trying to sell his script for Pulp Fiction, and the studios just aren't having that because it's not really his property anymore, but he wants to take all the profits from it. It's a weird situation, and if you know what NFTs are, I scratch my head every day as to why we're going down this NFT route, but whatever. Scream's Courtney Cox tells the story behind her infamous bangs from the third movie. Yeah, apparently her and David Arquette were on a Skype call or something, and she took the shears to it. And it was kind of like a prank kind of thing. It was nothing too serious. It was kind of fun. If you checked it out, it's yeah. Okay, everybody's going to be doing their Scream rankings this week. It's going to be a lot of Scream news. Oh, Salvatore, there you go. It says something about Bond here. James Bond's No Time to Die just shattered a Guinness World Record, and other films are going to have a hard time beating it. Well, what's the world record for No Time to Die? While we were rigging explosions, one of the guys from Event Horizon, the explosive company, came up to me and said, "Oh, Chris, there is a different Guinness Book of Records award out there." Now, I thought we had got that with Spectre, but apparently there was one for the most high explosives in one shot. The most high explosives in one shot. The record was 65 kilograms. So, what was the big explosion in No Time to Die that was bigger than Inspector? I thought the final shots where things really blow up, maybe in there, maybe some of that was practical. Maybe. I thought most of that was CGI, but I guess maybe it wasn't. Does it say which shot exactly? I'll have to read through this all, guys. It's oh, here we go. We got a YouTube video. So I can't play the sound for you. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it is the final shot there. That is the final shot of the final sequences. They were just filming the back plates for it. Okay, so it's in the history books now, guys. No Time to Die. Interesting. Yes, very interesting. All right, What else do you got? I think that's it for Cinema Blend, right? Nothing more on Cinema Blend. Eternals comes out here soon the other day on Disney Plus, right? Okay, let's get into TV stuff. We don't want that. Wait, what was this other tie-in for SpiderMan No Way Home? It was concept art. Okay. The end credits connection to the movie, namely by newcomer Xochitl Gomez as America Chavez. I don't know who America Chavez is. Concept art. Okay. Just another character there. I don't know who that character is. Y'all let me know who that is in the comments below. Obviously, there's going to be a tie-in with Doctor Strange 2. Joe Blow, what do you got for me? A sequel from A Quiet Place. It's not a sequel, though. It's going to be a spin-off. It's going to be on the side. What's this? Final Destination 6 for HBO Max. There's that again. Final Destination 6 set for HBO Max. Quiet Place 2. That came up twice, so I'm going to put 2 check marks to that. Kimmy trailer with Zoe Kravitz as Soderbergh's new thriller. The Oscars will have a host for the first time in 3 years. Yeah, we know that. I don't know if that's going to be something that a small shorts video will do any good. X horror film gets a poster and trailer to be released tomorrow. Yeah, we know that. So when this X trailer drops, I'll do a trailer reaction for that tomorrow. And if this works out as I want it to, then maybe we'll talk more about movie news tomorrow. But Candyman is on the Oscars shortlist for Best Original Score. Cool. I like that. That sounds cool. Let's go to Movie Web. We're almost done here guys. Movie Web. What do you got for me? Nothing? Nothing from Movie Web. I got to wrap this up pretty soon here, guys, because I'm rambling now. I don't want to ramble. Film updates. What do we got here? Dexter. Tom Holland to explore the host of the Oscars. That would be fun, though. I think that would be fun. That would be a good choice, actually. People will watch it for that. Adam McKay's Don't Look Up, Jennifer Lawrence. Okay. Apparently, she just came out and said that it was really difficult to work with Jonah Hill, apparently. She said that because they were both improv, and they had to improv a lot of their scenes, that they couldn't get any work done because they would spend the entire day just improvising insults at each other. And if you've seen the movie, that stuff was actually pretty funny. Jada Pinkett. Okay. What's not too much here on the House of Gucci coming February 1st online. Pig. Okay, there's another thing for Quiet Place. Anna de Armas is going to be in Marilyn Monroe. Really? She's going to be playing Marilyn Monroe? Anna de Armas? Interesting. I have to keep my eye on that. Alright, guys. We're rambling here. There's one final story I want to talk about today that's in the thumbnail. The grade has been renewed for a third season. I don't know what the grade is. Final Destination. I know that'll make a lot of people funny, excited, especially one person that I follow, Perry. She'll like that. Ben Affleck. Okay, guys, there is one last story here I want to talk about, and it's the Batman photos that have come out about the new Riddler photo of him in his costume. Now, this is Paul Dano. And the only reason why I want to add my contributions to this is that it's going to be about the way that he looks. Now, I think he looks okay, but it's not really too menacing. It's going to be darkly lit, so it's going to look different. Now, I've seen this picture floating around online also, and it's just like him without it, or who knows exactly. I feel like there's a shot in the trailer where it's him fighting a bunch of his henchmen, and his henchmen are going to look like that. His henchmen are going to be like that. Let me see if I can pull up that in the trailer for you guys. Okay, guys. YouTube big. All right, so here we go. in the end, he's fighting the Riddler, who that you think is in the background there. But look, there's there's like 3 of them wearing the same kind of outfit there. And I found that very curious. See, all of his henchmen here have those masks on, just like he does. So I felt like that's very curious. And this was in the trailer for the Batman, the Bat, and the Cat. And if you haven't seen that, I'll leave a little link for the trailer reaction for that up above. But as you can see, the other people there have that same kind of outfit on. And let's just go back and take a look at that. Once again, where it's like, I think those are his henchmen, and then it's him. That's him, and then his henchmen just have the half mask. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'm just not seeing that properly there. Maybe I'm not. Let me know in the comments below what you think about some of this. Everybody thinks that obviously Jim Carrey played him before. Yeah. What's your favorite look of the Riddler here? There he is, the older, the original Riddler. There's Gotham's version of the Riddler. I think he was my favorite. I think he's been my favorite so far. But everybody likes Carrey. You can't go wrong with Carrey. But this new one, guys, yeah, it doesn't. It looks pretty good. I'm still hyped for it. I think that the Batman is going to be pretty successful. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about that story. I didn't talk about the story of there's a picture in the Batwoman production of Michael Keaton's Batman painted on a brick wall, and then there's Robin beside it. Take it as you will. It's not a big deal. I feel like it's maybe something I'll talk about tomorrow, but we'll have to see how this goes. I just want to cut this off now, guys, because I don't want to ramble on things. If there's things out there you want to talk about, let me know in the comments below. This is a test run. That's all it is for today. If I can get this working better, we'll do it more. All right? All right, that's it. Yeah.